Okay, so standard C2B is about coaching teachers in and modeling designs and implementation of technology enhanced learning experiences using a variety of research based, learner centered instructional strategies and assessment tools to address the diverse needs and interests of all students. One of the first things I felt like helped me to meet this standard was by doing research about the background of strategies and assessment tools that work and then that don't work with distance learning. So I actually did a research paper, which you'll find at the bottom attached to this section. And it's titled Misuse of Technology in Distance Education. And this was a neat look at things that are working and things that are not working for distance education, especially as a third grade teacher who has used online learning for students during this whole COVID pandemic. It was neat and very eye-opening to see what's working and what doesn't work, and then reflecting on what I had done in my class and I thought worked well, but after doing some research, maybe it wasn't the best practice. So this paper goes into all of the issues and problems that we can find in distance learning, and then a few techniques for kind of not fixing them, but to work alongside our students and make sure that they're able to perform, and we're giving them the things that they need and the tools they need to perform through distance learning. So that was the first thing that I've got attached. The next thing we did was we got to create our own course site, and we used Blackboard, and we were able to partner up with a partner in our class. So I partnered with a man named Zach Feldman, and we each created our own course site and then used the Quality Matters rubric, which I was not familiar with. So this was eye-opening to see whether our site was accessible to all and whether we were meeting all of the guidelines on the Quality Matters rubric to make sure that our learning objectives were met, but also that our assessment and measurement tools and instructional materials and activities and learner interaction was where it needed to be. This also took a look at learner support and accessibility and usability. So you can see on the left, I ranked myself, and then I ranked Zach's site. He did the same. He ranked mine, and he ranked his own. And then we provided feedback to each other and made adjustments to our site. Another thing that we did was we had a whole class discussion on what we felt like Quality Matters was. So this is a snippet of our thread. So I talked about the things that I thought were crucial to learners and the teacher from the Quality Matters rubric, but it was really hard to narrow it down. There were a lot of vital standards when it came to making sure that we are doing what we can to have beneficial learning activities for our students, as well as providing support. And it was neat to hear feedback from my peers, as you see here, where they're talking about my summary and my statement. And I was able to provide feedback to some of theirs. So I think that I have definitely met this standard, and there were a lot of other pieces and reading outside of what you see here that played into this standard. I think moving forward, I am confident that I have a lot of research-based, learner-centered instructional strategies that I can present not only for my students on my own distance learning platforms, but to share with my coworkers and my peers at work that they could use and they could implement. Thank you.